Consider the triangle ABC. So we've got a triangle ABC. This length here is x plus 2, this length is x, and this is y. If the triangle ABC has an area of 12 centimeters squared, show that x squared plus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0 and find the value of x. Hence write down the length of AB. If tan y is 2/3, find the value of x. If AC is 7, show that 2x squared plus 4x minus 45 is equal to 0. Solve 2x squared plus 4x minus 45 is equal to 0, giving your answers correct to 2 decimal places. Hence find the perimeter of the triangle ABC. Right, so we've got the triangle here. The area of the triangle is half base times height, so half base times the height. So it's going to be half of the base, which is x plus 2 times x, and we are told that's equal to 12. So we've formed an equation here, which we now need to solve. We're just going to write it around this way. A half x plus 2 is equal to 12. Now we've got here a half. The opposite of multiplying by a half is to multiply by 2. Sorry, it's to multiply by 2. So multiplying by 2, we're going to get x, brackets x plus 2, and 2 times 12 is 24. Expanding the bracket, we get x squared plus 2x is equal to 24. The opposite of adding 24 is to take 24, so we're going to get that x squared plus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0, which is the required result. Right, so we now have to write down the length of AB. So we now have to solve this equation. So solving it by factorization, so we put in an x here and an x here. So we want two numbers, which when we multiply together we get minus 24, and when we add together we get plus 2. The answer is plus 6 and minus 4. So either x plus 6 is equal to 0, which will give x is equal to minus 6. That's just not possible. You can't have a negative length. Or x minus 4 is equal to 0, x is equal to 4 centimeters. That is possible. So when you do these, you've got to consider is the value suitable to answer the problem. Sometimes you get what's known as erroneous answers. Here we've got minus 6. We can't have a length which is minus 6. So we're asked to find the length AB. Length AB is x plus 2, so it's going to be 4 plus 2, my value of x, plus 2, which is 6 centimeters. Part B. We're told that tan y is 2/3, so tan is opposite over adjacent. This is y here, opposite over adjacent. So tan y is opposite over adjacent, so we can say 2/3 is going to be x divided by x plus 2, opposite over adjacent. And we now need to solve this equation. To solve this equation, we cross multiply. So cross multiplying we do like that. So we're going to have 2x brackets x plus 2 is equal to 3x. Expanding the bracket we get 2x plus 4 is equal to 3x. Taking 2x from both sides will give me just x on this side, and then we've got no 2x on the side, we've got x is equal to 4. Right, this time we're told this length is 7, and we're told to form a quadratic equation. So using Pythagoras' theorem, AB squared plus BC squared is going to be equal to AC squared. That's Pythagoras' theorem. So we're going to have x plus 2 all squared plus x squared is equal to 7 squared. Now if we want to expand x plus 2, notice x plus 2 squared is x plus 2 times x plus 2. So it's going to be x times x plus 2 plus 2 times x plus 2. Expanding the brackets we get x times x, which is x squared, x times 2, which is 2x, 2 times x, which is 2x, and 2 times 4, which is 4. 2x plus 2x gives me 4x. We've got x squared plus 4x plus 4. So we'll now replace that with x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus the x squared is equal to 49, which is 7 squared. So we've got two lots of x squared. We've got a 4x plus 4. But if we take the 49 over there, we're going to get minus 45. 4 minus 49 is minus 45, which is equal to 0, which is the required result. You're then told to solve it, given your answer to 2 decimal places, so that's a big hint. You should solve using the quadratic formula. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we've got ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is 2, b is 4, c is minus 45. So x is going to be equal to minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times minus 45, all divided by 2a, so it's 2 times 2. So make sure you substitute the correct values in. So it's going to give you minus 4 plus or minus 4 squared, which is 16, minus 4 times 2 minus 45 gives you plus 360. It's important that becomes a plus, divided by 4. So that comes down to minus 4 square root of 16 plus 360, which is 376, all divided by 4. So either x is equal to minus 4 minus square root of 376, all divided by 4. Now you only calculate and put in brackets, and then work that out to get minus 5.8476, which is minus 5.85 centimeters. Again, that has no meaning. X cannot be negative, it's a length, so it's not possible, and you should acknowledge that's not possible. Or x is equal to minus 4 plus square root of 376 divided by 4. Put it in your brackets. That gives you, knock that out on your calculator, gives you 3.8476, and then rounded off to correct to 3 significant figures, two decimal places in this case, 3.85 centimeters. Right, we're asked to find the perimeter. The perimeter is the distance all the way around the outside of the shape, so that's going to be x plus 2 plus x plus 7. So we've got, that's 2x plus 9. And the value of x you should put in is the one which you didn't round off. So it's going to be 2 times 3.8476 plus 9, which gives you 16.6953 centimetres. Rounded off to 3 significant figures at 9 and make that 6 or 7. So the final answer is 16.7 centimetres. So this has been about forming and solving equations using a little bit of trigonometry. I hope you've understood, and thank you very much for watching.